Ember counted on the police department to help, Shasta County Sheriff's Department. This is what she needs. I mean, she needs their help, and I need their help, and we rely on them. She's still out there somewhere. She's still missing. Whether she be dead or alive, she still needs to be found, and we do very much rely on them. It's not something that we can just drop and walk away from. She is important, and we're not going to give up, and we just hope that nobody else gives up too. Honestly, it's been hell. As soon as I was even starting to process Ember disappearing, my husband dies, and it's like too much to try and wrap my head around right now. I feel like my only focus right now is Ember, and she's what I need to be looking at, focusing on, and we've still been continuing the search. We're not giving up on her just because, you know, there isn't any new information. It doesn't mean we're going to stop. We're never going to stop looking for her. And we have teams out there that are helping search, and dog teams that are wanting to come, and we're not giving up. The only thing keeping me going right now is the possibility that she could still be alive out there. There is still a chance that she could still be alive, and we're looking right now in every avenue possible. We're not just searching in the ground. That's just what we have the means of doing right now. We aren't the detectives. We can't go investigating a ton of other avenues. What we can do is search our backyard. We can search everywhere that we have the chance to. I mean, Happy Valley's right there, so that's what we're able to do. But we can't do the investigator's job. They do the investigating. We just do the search. I am out every day with my family searching. I don't get on Facebook. I don't deal with commenting back to negative people. I just ignore it. I mean, that's the only thing I can do. People are going to have their own opinions. People are going to speculate about whatever they want, and I can't control that, but I can control how I feel, how I want to go about things, and I just want the focus to be moved on Ember, to be about speculation, and that's what it's been about lately, is just what happened, and everybody wants answers, but we don't have answers. All we know is what you guys know, and that's how it is. Even when he was out of jail, we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time together. I was still out searching. Yes, he was out of jail, but my focus still didn't change. My focus is still looking for Ember, so no, I mean, we didn't really have a lot of time to talk about anything. I wish he did. I wish I knew anything that could push us in the right direction, but we still just don't know. We know where the pacifier is, and that's all we know. I had a panic attack after finding out all the information that I found out, so I ended up in the hospital, and there was no feud between the families or anything. I heard that was kind of a rumor going around. The families weren't fighting or anything. That's not why we were at the hospital. It was because I had just simply needed, I had a moment, and I needed help, so I ended up at the hospital. Then everything had happened with Matthew going on the run and stuff like that. It was all just a very confusing mix-up between everything. Devastation, because I was hoping that what they had to show me was something positive. I was hoping that somebody had a lead to where she was, not showing me the pacifier that I knew for a fact was hers. I mean, it was in her mouth and the camera at the store. I didn't want to believe that they were going to find it. I was hoping that they found something else, and when I seen it, I knew that that's what they were going to show me. I was just hoping that it was going to be something else, but it wasn't. I didn't know what to think, because it was the last thing that I'd expected. Just very shocked. There was no communication. I had no idea what was happening. All I knew was that he was gone, pacifier was found, and I mean, it was just a big, confusing mess. And I wish I did. I wish there was a letter. I wish there was something that he had left behind to say anything, but there was nothing. disappointed because I don't understand why. I'm disappointed more in the situation not having any answers. It's frustrating not having any answers. It was doomsday, honestly. I mean, how do you lose your daughter and your husband in a matter of days? You lose everything, and I was just finally processing Ember being gone. It was just finally starting to hit me, and then all of a sudden, he's gone too? Like, I just, very numb. This is how I feel, honestly. I still don't believe it. I mean, the past couple of days, I've been sitting here flipping open my phone, waiting for a text message from it. You know, part of me is still waiting for him to walk through the door with Ember in his arms. Like, it still just isn't real right now for me. And she's the only reason that I'm even get out of bed in the morning, because she's my only hope right now. She's the only way through this. And I'm just hoping that she is out there and that something does have her, and if they do, that they'll just bring her home. I mean, I don't even care how it happened or why it happened. I just want her home. That's it. They don't have to get in trouble. It doesn't matter. They can have the reward money. It doesn't matter. I just want her home. As far as Matthew, I mean, he's the only one that knew what happened that night. And, I mean, he did die with answers. He's the one that would be able to help in this situation, and he's not here. And I'm disappointed in that. I'm disappointed that he isn't here to answer our questions and to help us out. I was out searching for Ember that day. We had teams out there, and you know, I needed to be there to help, and there's just so much going on right now, and I feel like he would want me to be out there still searching for her, you know, if you know, he loved her, and there's no reason to go when I have a plan that I need to do. Like, this is what I need to do.
Stop with the bashing. That's enough. You know, we've got more important things to do, like it's been said. Put your computers down, put your boots on, let's get busy, let's find her. That's my point right there. Speculating, saying that she had something to do with it. We don't need detectives like that. We need the real ones that have answers, not people being their own detectives. It's not going anywhere. It's just causing a lot of grief for everybody involved. We've been pulled off searches to go investigate crap, and it's time consuming, and it's heart-wrenching, because every time it happens, your heart's just like beating out of your chest, and you just don't know what to do. We still need help. We've had to stop asking for help because we had professionals out there doing grid searches, and we would just be getting in their way, stepping on them, messing up the terrain. So if you do want to help, come out, call the number, we can organize it and get you into areas that the professionals aren't in. If you're just out there to take pictures of us and exploit us some more, stay home. If you're out there with your heart like the rest of us are, please come. Well, I know how distraught and upset I am about it, and I can't even imagine what she's going through. I know she's being so strong right now, and I know she's blocking everything out just to stay focused on trying to find her baby. And she's incredible.
I don't know if I'd say I'm being strong per se. I'm just trying to keep the focus where it needs to be, because for so long it's been off of her. The focus has been what Matthew did or what he could have did, and all this speculation, and it hasn't ever been about just her. It needs to be about just her. And she is my focus, and she is my only hope right now of making it through this situation, that she could possibly be alive. And that's what we're hoping. that's what we're focusing on. We really do appreciate the people that are kind, and the people that, you know, I get on the computer sometimes and I see their messages after a long, disappointing day of finding nothing, and all they have is uplifting, kind, sweet words. The people that do come out and don't just sit on their computers and speculate, the people that put forth effort, the people that have Ember in their hearts, and this is what they want to do. They take their time away from their families. They, you know, they miss dinner with them. They don't have free time. They come out to help me and my family find Ember, and they are truly amazing. And those are the people we love. And for the people that are just sitting there on the computer, how about you come out here? How about you go trampling through the star thistle and the poison oak all day long? Because you don't know what that feels like. And all you're sitting there doing is speculating, and that's not getting us anywhere. It's just negative. Also, Class Kids Foundation has sent us newer maps and with newer search areas to search. So now we finally have that available to us of different areas that we haven't searched yet that we can search. So it just opens up a new area that we haven't got to touch on yet. Some of them do, and some of them are places that we've never even been before, never even thought to look. There are places that meant something to him, but also places that could mean something to somebody else. We're not just narrowing our search on that either. Like I said, all we're wanting to do is find her, so we're just looking at what is available to us, and that is the maps that we have just gotten and the newer information about the binky and things like that. We're just going off of what we know right now, and unfortunately that's nothing. We don't know anything more than anybody else does. That's the one thing that you never think is going to happen to you. You never think it's going to happen to you, especially when you're a paranoid parent as it is, and you take the time to make sure your kid is safe, and you never expect it. And it's just, I never thought it was going to happen to me. I never did.